Hey dear ladies and gentlemen, Juan Romero here from GamesXpanse, and today we got 10 games that are absolute bargains that you can play on the PlayStation 4 or 5 and that you can purchase from the official PlayStation Store. So without further ado, let's get into it. We're going to go over to James and Jordan to see what their picks are this week, and then we'll get into the rest of the bargains. James, you're up.
Thanks, Juan. Well, for me, I could not look past one of my favourite horror games of all time. Yes, it's Resident Evil 2. When I heard about the remake, I could not wait to try it out. I was super excited, and I'm pleased to say that they did it justice. Both the campaigns of Leon Kennedy and Claire Redfield are playable in an all-new third-person view, exploring Raccoon City. It looks great, it plays awesome, and it still has that same sense of the original. It definitely feels like you're playing that claustrophobic horror game. With 60% off now, if you have not bought this yet, then now is definitely the time to dip back in and enjoy this one.
How you doing, everyone? It's Jordan here. My pick for the games on sale is gonna be No Man's Sky. Now, let's be honest here, it didn't come out of the blocks as well as anticipated. There was so much hype surrounding it, and yet it failed to deliver. It was lacking in content and its promises. A super basic representation of what our imaginations and their PR led us to believe. But over the years, it has been upgraded and grown into something so much more, even perhaps beyond what we originally hoped. So much to do, so much content, and it can be a proud addition to anyone's PlayStation library. No less thanks to its current digital sale. Well, it's rather decent, 50% off. £20 in the UK, $30 in the US, and €25. That is a decent deal, and you'll certainly get your money's worth if it takes over your imagination.
Thank you very much, James and Jordan. My pick of the week, it has to be Hitman 3. It's a game I was expecting a lot from, and it didn't disappoint. It's a fantastic game on the PS5 as well as Xbox Series X, as it is a multi-platform title. Hitman 3 offers some fantastically varied levels. I especially love the English Mansion, but there are other great locations here too, each offering something different in terms of the objective and how to accomplish it. The visuals here are absolutely stunning. Gameplay is still what you would be used to if you've played previous installments, which is excellent. Kills have never looked so good, with increased fidelity and smoothness, playing at 60 frames per second on the PlayStation 5. And with 40% off now in all regions, it's a fantastic bargain, one not to be missed. Let's get on with the rest of these bargains this week. Control is a quality game that I really enjoyed, and if you've not tried it yet, with this discount, it's a great price with 50% off and a further 10% off if you've got Play Plus on the PlayStation as the subscription. Here you are tasked with studying phenomena that violate the laws of reality. The Hiss is your enemy, and as Jesse Faden, you'll have powerful abilities to take down the enemy. This third-person action adventure had me gripped, and is a game I very much recommend. Dead by Daylight is awesome fun and better with friends. It is a multiplayer game where you choose between playing a killer or one of 4 survivors. The premise is simple. As the killer, your job is to kill anyone you find, and as the survivors, you need to escape by hopefully doing your best to work together. Very similar to Friday the 13th, the game, if you've played that, but I do prefer this game. The PS5 version will be at no extra cost if you already have the PS4 version, and you'll require the PlayStation Plus membership to play if this is your type of thing for that online goodness. A very good price now with 50% off. Is there much more that can be said about Red Dead Redemption 2 that hasn't already been said? The makers Rockstar, instead of doing drive-bys in the city, you can get on a horse and explore the open world in the Wild West and do more or less what you want. It's an awesome game. If you've never played it, then buy it now. It's got 59% off, a fantastic price. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. Well, with Resident Evil taking a different direction with this game, going all first person on us, this was a change up that pleased some, but not others. What is your preference? Let me know in the comments down below. With that said, it's a very good game that brought the series, in my opinion, back to the quality we expect after a couple of previous misfires. It's rather different from the rest, but I think it has taken a direction that still has that Resident Evil essence, but delivers something new and interesting interesting. It's super immersive, and I don't ever want to check out an abandoned farmhouse in real life. That's all I'm going to say. With this game now being a PlayStation hit and having a lower price anyway, it's now further discounted by 50%. There's absolutely no excuse, especially if you've not managed to play Resident Evil Village yet. This is great to play before that game, and you know, the price £7.99 in the UK, $9.99 in the US and in Europe. Brilliant. Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War was expensive when it released on the PlayStation 5. You either love these games or you hate them. For me, I like a quick blast every now and then, but to pay full whack for a quick blast for a casual player like me wasn't worth it at the time. However, at this more accessible price, if you're someone that is not into battling online, then you may consider the single player campaign. If you like playing online and that's more your cup of tea, then this has that too, of course. And with 50% off now, this cross-gen version will work on both the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 5 for that higher fidelity and, of course, that better frame rate. Days Gone is one of my favourite open world games when it came out on the PlayStation 4, and when I had the chance to play it on PlayStation 5 with those upgrades, it was even more awesome, smoother with greater visual fidelity. I like everything about it, from riding on my motorbike and upgrading it, killing zombies on the way, exploring and taking out nests. That fully narrated story mission is great too. There's always something to do, and if you think of the series Sons of Anarchy but in a world full of zombies that you can have knife fights with, take baseball bats with nails to their heads, or just shooting the crap out of them, then you can do it all here. Even more fun is finding a massive horde of the buggers and letting them chase you, because fighting them will ultimately probably lead to your death. Playing this on PlayStation 5 is an absolute joy, and at its current price, if you missed this, it's absolutely unmissable with 40% off. And it's also available on PlayStation Plus. It Takes Two is a wonderful co-op game full of wonder and new ways of finding to cooperate with your partner. I played this all the way through with my 6-year-old daughter, and we absolutely loved it. The story here is that you get turned into a couple of dolls and you need to find your way of turning human again to get back to your daughter. The couple is on the verge of divorce, but through working together and through the lessons taught by the Book of Love in regards to passion and more, you'll find out if this marriage is worth saving and why you fell in love in the first place. Along the way, there are some awesome platforming levels, puzzles to solve together, and even mini games thrown in. It's honestly one of my favourite games of 2021, very highly recommended. And if you bought the PlayStation 4 version, the PlayStation 5 brings with it a free upgrade, and even better is that you can play online with just one copy of the game with another friend. With 25% off, now's the time to try it. That was the last of the games today, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed these 10 games that we found that were great games on sale. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that thumbs up. It just helps people find our video. And also subscribe to the channel and hit that bell notification so we can notify you when our next video goes live. I want to thank Jordan and James, and thank you all if you're still watching. Thanks so much, everybody. Take care. We'll see you on the next one.